Hi guys. I'm so sad right now because I just came to a realization. These past few days have been so hard for me. Cause you know how men say that women have toxic feminism, and you'll get to a certain age and no one will want to marry you and no one will love you. I feel like I've gotten to that point, guys. I was so hung on to this feminism thing, and I missed out on marriage and on children. And now I'm at a point in my life where I'm so bitter. I'm so jealous of people who have marriages because they are so happy and their husbands don't even cheat on them. And men are just the best. Right now is when I'm realizing I can't do without them. And right now I'm I don't care if you are rich or poor, tall, dark, handsome, ugly. Me, I don't care, by the way. As long as you're a man and you're breathing, that's the only qualification I need, because I'm just so desperate for a husband. There's a lot of pressure around me, so if you can deal me and propose, I swear I'll behave and I'll marry you immediately. I'll wash your clothes, I'll cook for you, I'll have your children, and I'll be obedient.
She's so funny. The laughter make me laugh too.
His name was Michael. And I asked him, I said, how long is it going to take? He said about 2 hours. I said, okay, to get all the stuff done, the sensors, blah, blah, blah. He was like, yeah. I said, okay. So I walked 25 minutes to the mall because I wanted to get my steps in. So I walked back and I see that the prices aren't adding up or whatever. And I asked him, I said, okay, and I also see here that it says I have an oil leak. Why didn't nobody call me and let me know that I had an oil leak? Is that something I probably would have wanted to get fixed today if possible? And he was like, oh, well, I just kind of saw it now. And then when, I asked him, I said, okay, well, did they at least, fix the sensors? And he said, oh, well, no, because one of them needs to be replaced. And I said, okay, so you fixed it, right? Because that's the reason why I brought my car in. Well, that's one of my main complaints. And he said, no, we didn't fix it. Was that something that you would like to do? And I had to keep my cool because it's that's the reason why I made this appointment, was for them to be fixed. And you're telling me that you didn't even give me a courtesy call to say that, hey, it's going to be a certain amount of money, so I could have just said, yeah, go ahead and do it. But then I had to walk all the way back and it's not even complete.
Unfortunately, this emotional breakdown is what awaits many modern women. This woman needed car work done. She took her car to the GMC dealer and had serious issues. It's not her that's supposed to be taking her car to the dealership. It's her husband that's supposed to be dealing with that. We are built and made to be your shield and deal with unruly people.
My nigga.
That's our jobs. You guys have let people lie to you and tell you that you don't need a shield. And you spend all of your time trying to be a man and a woman. And this is the result. You break down. And she's not tired physically. Her soul, her heart is tired.
Can I keep it all the way a buck with y'all for real? Is I've been doing this shit this whole time. I want to go into what it's really like having depression, because I feel like people tell you it's just not being able to get out of bed and shit like that, but it's so much more than that. There's the aches and the pains and the ideation and sometimes the inability to cope with just regular shit. So for the life of me, I've never understood why people fake or pretend to have depression, because it's incredibly debilitating. It's incredibly debilitating. I hate the fact that I wake up most days and I hate the fact that I wake up most days And I know that that's like the depression talking. I know it's an illness of stuckness. I know you're supposed to get up and move. But when you just like don't feel like living, what's the fucking point of doing deep breathing? Like, I sit in the space and hold the space for my clients, which I can't even do now. Because I'm too fucking burnt out. And we sit and process what it's like, but to actually experience this shit is way the fuck different. It's way different. Like, you have gaps of time where that you like don't remember. We could just stick with the ideation. I think that is the worst of it. That is the worst of it. It doesn't matter how you feel about yourself. It doesn't matter how much you love yourself. It doesn't matter any of that. When that depression wants to fucking kick in, you don't want to live anymore.
I truly cannot catch a fucking break. Look at this. If you're a lot luckier than I am, let me explain to you that that is a critical engine fucking failure. For the second time in the 2.5 years that I've had this piece of shit Kia Soul. This is a brand new engine, maybe 30,000 miles on it, with the exact same defect as the last one. Last time this happened, they had to import the engine, and it took damn near 2 months for me to get my fucking car back. It wasn't as big of a deal then, because I had somewhere to live at the time. I do not now. I am in here. And if this happens again, if it takes them this long to replace the engine again, then that's it. That's it. I can't work. So I'm not going to be able to keep up with my payments. I'm not going to be able to do anything, and I'm not going to be able to start over because losing this car is going to ruin my credit so fucking much that the only way that I'll be able to buy a car again is with cash, which is not an amount of money that I will ever be able to get because I can't work. I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh my God. I just want to know what I did to deserve this life. Like, what God did I piss off? Seriously. Okay. I can't fucking do this anymore. Don't mind my hair. Okay, so if I don't find somewhere to live, I'm about to be homeless, right? I really don't have time. Like, no time at all. So my mom calls me, mom's like, Kia, you know you can come and live with me. I love you, Mom, but I can't. Because see, when you want to do something and you're so sure and so spiritually guided, you figure it out. I'm not afraid of being homeless. I've been homeless before. See, when you accept something less, it's because you have a fear of doing something greater. I'm not scared, and I'm not afraid. Don't be afraid.
And you spend all of your time trying to be a man and a woman, and this is the result.
Do you think men are important? Like for what? We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Are you totally free though up here?
No. I wish I were. But I'm not free. I'm all full of doubts. I hate going places alone still.
I've reached this point in my life where the strong, independent woman phase is dying down, like slowly dying down. Like, I'm tired. Okay? I've been going at it since I was 13 years old, whether that's being a full-time employee, a student, or a stay-at-home mom of 3 kids who were all homeschooled. Me, I'm tired. And I've reached this point in my life where I have to really listen to myself. I have to listen to my body, and my mental health is more important than trying to do it all on my own. And it's a lot, y'all. Like, trying to do this on your own is a lot, especially after going through a divorce and literally transitioning my life to being a single mom. It's a lot, okay? But I've reached this point in my life where I now have to start delegating things, okay? Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to clean my house weekly. Get somebody else to do my yard. Get somebody to grocery shop for me. And I literally just don't have the time and the mental capacity anymore to continue trying to live about this image of being a strong, independent woman. I am not. I am a damsel in distress. I need help. Save me. Please.
I can't stop laughing.
What is?
What have I told you guys 1,000 times? The women that are like, oh, I don't need him to take me to a nice restaurant to know that he loves me. I don't need flowers to know that he loves me. I don't need for him to pay for my nails because I can do it because I'm independent and I don't need no man. They are the same women complaining about, oh, when is it my turn? Why don't...
Did you put your own roof on your house? Did you put your own shitter in? Did you run your own power lines into your house? How about your job? Did you put all those utilities in too? Did you pave the road to get there? Did you assemble the car that you drive nice and cushy with the fucking air conditioning? When it breaks, do you fix it yourself? Do you drive your own truck to bring your own groceries to the grocery store? No man has ever done anything for you. I'm pretty sure you're wrong, and I'm pretty sure that every single day, every minute of every day, you are benefiting from the work of some man. Hate to break it to you, sweetheart.
Well said.
30 seconds later, something not so chill happened. I've accidentally overfilled it by like a quart maybe? And I checked, and just as I suspected, that's really bad because if I drive away, my engine's going to explode. And it's 8 p.m., I can't go to a mechanic this late. And I don't have any tools or equipment to get underneath the car. So let's figure out what to do. Okay, I think if I get some sort of squeezy tube or siphon in there, I could get some of the oil out. All right, I just went to the store and bought a turkey baster. I'm just hoping that the stick isn't too big for the hole. I don't know why I thought this would work. It's late and I'm tired. And of course that's not gonna fit. I don't know the anatomy of Kia Optimas, okay? All right, so I just lime scootered to AutoZone and they recommended a siphon pump. So let's try that. Unboxing haul. This is the deluxe siphon hose, which is gonna save my ass right now. Okay. I overfilled my oil, so I might need a full oil change. Yeah, so I admit that I was wrong and I don't deserve my dick.
You say you got me fucked up in Spanish.
In Spanish, that's me tienes jodido.
Yeah, motero sodito. You got me fucked up.
I'm pissed today. I'm having a bad day. Let me tell you why. Because I've been paying motherfucking bills all motherfucking week, and I just got my motherfucking paycheck. And you wanna know what I want to spend it on? Not motherfucking bills. And it's honestly just kind of fucking ghetto. It is ratchet ass shit that I'm out here paying my own motherfucking bills. I don't want to do this shit anymore, and so I'm mad because I'm about to spend another $600. I love that. You get money, and then the money goes. Not even to the shit that I want it to go to. So that's fun. Honestly, just this life thing is just fucking not for me. It is not for me. That's what I'm realizing. Bills are a no. Work is a no. I don't want to do nothing but shake my booty. That's it.
Really only holding yourself back from somebody else who would actually give you everything and more that you want. So if someone is not even meeting you at your bare minimum needs, why are you staying? If you're happy and independent on your own, you are perfectly capable of providing your own needs. So having a partner to me is almost like having another added benefit of fulfilling my own needs, right? Because like I already give myself self-love and happiness and worth, so another person is just gonna show me a different level of love that I can't give myself. But I don't necessarily need them, right? Like they're just an added benefit. I'm getting more of what I want, but I don't need it.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Get out of here, man. Shit.
Because I give enough self-love to myself and I know exactly what I want and I don't need another person to give that to me. I feel like I have such a better relationship now with just like the concept of dating, because I understand that like I don't really need anybody else to like fulfill my own goals and dreams. Like I guess back then, you know, men wanted women because they wanted, you know, somebody to stay at home, cook, clean, take care of the kids, whatever, while they were at work. And women obviously wanted men because they wanted the stability. You know, they wanted to have somebody that they knew could provide for them and their family. But obviously with society now, I'm like, you don't really need a partner to do anything you want to accomplish. Women don't need men in order to make money to provide for themselves or take care of themselves, buy a house, have kids, whatever. Nor do men really need a woman to cook and clean for them, right? Like if a guy makes enough money, he can, you know, pay somebody else off to do that shit. I also just keep seeing the videos of why women are staying single because men don't even know how to wipe their ass. But it's just like, women just are staying single because they don't necessarily need a man to do anything they want to do with their life. I feel like when you start looking at dating and marriage is not so much of a necessity in order to like kickstart everything else you want to do with your life, but rather just like an added bonus in enjoying your life and living it to your fullest, then you're never really going to take it so seriously if something doesn't work out with a partner. Because if things didn't work out with them, it's probably like, okay, well, they're probably not my added benefit I'm supposed to have. I'm supposed to have somebody else. Their benefits are most likely going to be way more than what this person is giving me. Of course, I made this way more deep and conceptual than I really needed to, but like, just think about that for a second. Like, isn't that kind of weird? Like, you don't really need to ever have a boyfriend. You don't ever need to have a husband or a wife. If someone's not giving you what you want or what you need, you really don't need them anyway because you already give that to yourself. And most likely,
for anybody who really need to hear this, let me tell you something, honey. You don't need a man for nothing. And I ain't saying this in a bitter way. I don't need a man for nothing. I ain't coming at you like that, though, because I desire to be married, will be married to a very good man. But what I'm telling you is you don't need a man for nothing. Stop trying to put your life on hold because you don't have a partner. Stop feeling like being single is just so bad because you see everybody else getting married. You see all these folks popping up in relationships, situationships. Done been cheating all year. We're finna take pictures by that bald-headed Christmas tree and them little matching tight behind pajamas. Don't let that phase you, baby, because you don't know what really go on behind closed doors. See, people only want to show you their highlight reel. They only want to show you the good moments. They don't show you what it really is. So instead of trying to compare yourself, making yourself feel like you ain't where you need to be because you ain't got a man, baby, you gotta get up and embrace your single season. And a lot of time that you really just get to spend a whole lot of time with yourself. So while you are with yourself, do them things that you want a man to do for you, do them for yourself. For example, I buy myself flowers. I take myself out. I buy whatever it is that I want to buy that I will require a man to buy for me, because why the heck would I wait for a man to buy something for me and I don't know when the next man coming my way. I don't know when the next time I let a man come my way and enter into my space. Put it like that there. Okay, so if you know that you're single and you done went through some stuff with these dudes, these duggers, why is you in such a hurry to be right back into the midst of that? And I ain't saying that the next person that you meet is gonna take you down through that, but it's a high possibility the way the world's going right now. And it's getting cold, so some people are just looking for a warm body. Alright, listen, when you really know what you're standing for, you know what you want, you know what you're not gonna settle for, it's so easy to say, I don't need a man in my life at this point. You gonna be fine. You don't need a man to make you happy. It's better for you to get yourself together, get yourself healed, give yourself whatever it is that you're asking for a man to give you. Check yourself and make sure that you're really ready to be with the next person. You don't need a man to complete you. You don't need a man to start your life. You don't need a man to travel. You don't need all of that. You might desire all of that, but really, where are you in your mindset? Because when the right man come along and you ain't really healed, that man is not finna sit up there and deal with all that that insecurity message you got going on. Because you need to be just as whole as him. You sitting up here worried about another man, trying to chase down another man, and you ain't even ready, you ain't even healed yet. You just ready to be distracted by somebody else. Distract yourself in them goals. And I ain't even finna try to edit this out. Distract yourself with what you're supposed to do. And stop worrying about a man and enjoy being single, girl.
Get attacked when I say this, but some black women feel like even successful men should chase them down when other groups of women will be willing to fight for that man's attention. We could sit here and say that, you know, women will probably feel like, oh, you need to be chasing me. You go see these other women and they be like, oh, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. They pleasant to meet. And then we got to deal with, on our side, women being aggressive, lack of femininity, and all this other stuff. So it's hard to approach.
You're definitely gonna get attacked.
Yeah, but see, attacked for what? You can't even talk no more.
Because he's spitting.